Hey guys, so today we're in Shreveport, Louisiana. I wanted to talk to you just a little bit, tell you this story. Um, actually started in Shreveport. About 2 years ago, we were on vacation down here, coming to one of our distributors to tour the facility and kind of look at some things they were doing and talk about our future relationship. And while we were here, we went around to a lot of other gun stores. Now, 2 years ago was still kind of in the middle of that COVID thing when you had ammo was crazy high, hard to find, all that kind of stuff. And I went into a local gun store right outside of Shreveport. Don't remember the name of it. And they had a couple boxes of 444 Marlin ammo. And if you know much about ammo, during COVID, that was about impossible to find. So they were $44.99 a box. I bought them, paid tax on them. So I had, whatever, $47, $48 a box in them. Took them back, put them in the back room at the shop. At the shop, we've got a back shelf area back there that we keep hard to find ammo and stuff. And that way, if I have a gun come in, I've got a box of ammo to sell it with, kind of thing. And this old gentleman came in the store one day and he said, "I'm looking for 444 ammo. I bet you ain't got none." And I smiled real big and I said, "I wouldn't take that bet. I just might have some. Let me go look." I had one box left. So I get this box and I go walking out there 10 feet tall, make this guy's day. I walk out there and it's still got the price sticker on it from the gun store that I bought it from, $44.99. Carry it out there, lay it down. He says, "Good Lord." I said, "Hey, that's what I paid for it. I'll take 45 bucks back for it and I'll even lose the tax on it. He said, "I can't afford that. I can't afford that." And I said, "Hey, I understand. No hard feelings. He said, "Well, I guess I'll just have to sell my gun." And I said, "Okay." Now, my mind went straight to a lever action JM stamp Marlin. I said, "Well, bring it in. I'll buy it off of you." Next day, gentleman comes back. He's got this gun case that he probably had since 1960. Lays it down on the counter, unzips it, and I'm just excited as I can be. I was like, this is going to be a JM stamp 444 Marlin, sure as the world. And I was wrong. It was not a JM stamp 44 Marlin. It was a single shot handy rifle. And kind of looked like he had drug it behind his truck to get it there and then put it in the case. But I looked at it and I was like, "Well, how much you want for it?" He said, "I've got a little over $600 in it." And I said, "Yeah, we're not going to be able to do business on that. You were in it upside down." He said, "I was afraid of that. Can I see that box of ammo again?" "Sure." So I go back out in the back, and I find the box of ammo, carry it back out the front, lay it on the counter. "What's the best you'll do for it?" I said, "Sir, I'm not going to lose any money on it. $44.99, cash 45 bucks, and I'll just eat the tax on it. We won't worry about it." "You couldn't do any better." "I could, but I'm not going to." "All right, well, I guess I just won't get to hunt this year." By this point, I'm like, man, he's over the top. So he leaves. That's visit number two. A couple days later, he comes back in, no gun, just him. He says, "Young man, you still got that box of 444 Marlin ammo?" I said, yeah, I still got it." He said, "Can I see it?" And I said, "Listen, I'm going to wear the box out, carrying that thing out here." He said, "Nah, I'm going to buy it." I said, "Okay." Third trip, I go out there, hallway, get it, bring it back. Put it out there. He gets out a billfold that was older than I am by far. And he's counting out $1 bill, $5 bill, $1 bill. And I'm just thinking, dear God, I'm not even going to get to eat lunch today time we get this money counted out. And he gets everything counted out and he's $5 short. And I'm like, here we go. And he said, "Is there any way you could just do $40 on it?" I said, "No, sir. That's $45 is what it takes." So he reaches in his wallet. He comes out with a $5 bill. I didn't even know if he had another $5 bill. He did. So this is the third trip. He's worried about money. Tried to get me down $5 the third time. Lays the $5 down and he looks at me and he says, "Young man, do you have an office?" I said, "Well, yes, of sorts, I kind of do." "Why is that relevant?" He reaches in that wallet and he comes out with a $2 bill. He hands me the $2 bill. He said, put that in your office on the wall, and you'll never be broke a day in your life. And he picks up the box of ammo and shuffles out the door. I've never seen the guy again. But what absolutely blew my mind, and still to this very day, the money's still hanging on the wall in the back room of the store there. Every day that I see that, I still can't figure out exactly what happened. Because this man made 3 trips, burnt gas 3 times coming up there, tried to sell the gun, he was in it too deep, tried to get me to take less for the ammo, tried a 3rd time to get me down to $5, and then gives me an extra $2. I got no words for it, but I thought that was a story that you could appreciate. Just another stories from the gun store. Hope y'all have a great day.